So we are going to place our hands on the ribs. So the only thing I will mention is ribs are not where the belly button is. Sometimes I say ribs and people put their hands really low. Unless you know your ribs are very, very long, then you do you. But for most of us, hands are right underneath your chest. So cup those ribs and try to have the heels of your hands on the side of the rib. So versus having it all right under your sternum. You can close your eyes if that feels better. And I just want you to take anywhere from 8 to 10 breaths. You don't have to count, just focus on expansion. So you're gonna inhale. And when you inhale, I want you to physically feel your ribs pressing forward to the sides and to the back, creating that big, big balloon-like expansion. And then when you're ready to exhale, you're gonna feel your ribs coming in, traveling towards your center. And then just keep focusing on that expansion and closure. Let's keep going. Inhale and exhale. And see if with each rep, you can extend your inhale and extend your exhale. So really take your time. Visualize your balloon, your rib balloon getting bigger and bigger. And if you find that there's barely any movement in the rib cage, that's okay. Don't freak out. Just this is something you would really benefit from if you keep practicing it consistently. Just breathing. Keep breathing. Let's go for 3 to 4 more. Every time I have beginner students, I always start with breathing. Go one more, the biggest and the slowest inhale. And then the most relaxed exhale. And then let's collectively take one more inhale and hold it at the top for about 8 to 10 seconds. So when you're ready, inhale through your nose. Feel your ribs expanding and just freeze yourself there. Hold 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your time exhaling. Awesome. Okay, let's take our right arm up. Now we're going to work a little bit on lengthening, expansion, side expansion of the rib. I want you guys to have your left hand on the right rib, kind of cupping it again. And instead of thinking side bending or crunching into your left oblique, just think of lengthening up, as if you're trying to, we now take that balloon, let it go. You're trying to grab the balloon, go stay with me. And then you're gonna exhale, bring the rib back into the body. Inhale, feel it kind of pushing out to the side, lifting up. And then exhale, coming back into the house. Let's reach for that balloon 6 more times. Inhale and exhale. And see if you can feel movement of your rib cage under that left hand. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's go 2 more. And exhale. You'll also feel your shoulder blade traveling out and up. And exhale. I think that was about 4 to 5. Let's switch the side. Right hand on the left rib. Cup it. And then visualize that balloon. Let's go grabbing the balloon. Don't go, and then pull it down. Don't go, and pull it back down. And notice actually as you're doing it, keep going guys, notice if there's any difference between, for example, it's much easier for you to feel movement in the right rib versus the left. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe this is nice and simple, then that's an awesome, awesome, awesome thing. Inhale and exhale. Let's go 2 more. And exhale. And last one. And exhale. Good job. If you ever need to meditate and you're not a fan of just static meditation, not that I'm against static meditation, something I struggle with and keep trying to bring into my daily life, but just even working with the ribcage work is amazing. Hands at the back of your head, right leg is extended. You guys can bend it for knee comfort, doesn't matter. Just check that your pelvis is not collapsing to the back, lightly tuck in under, feel your glutes coming coming into life. Let's go on the inhale, bending over to the left, feel nice length in the right side body, and then exhale, crunch that side body, create length on the left side. We go for 8, inhale and exhale. You can start with the smaller range, just going maybe here, and then to the right diagonal. Once that feels good, see what happens if you go a little bit lower. The only goal here is to maintain length in the spine as we go side to side. So visualize getting longer every time, a moment before you go to the side. Let's go 2 more. And then last one, go as low as you're comfortable. Be on the border of challenge and comfort and just stay. Inhale, exhale 3 times. No movement anymore. Lock, lock, lock. Yes. 2. See if you can go a little bit deeper. Maybe not. One last one. Good. Come up, take an inhale. On the exhale, go away from the leg one more time. You can come up higher to make it easier. Now we're going to exhale, create a little twist. So you're going to rotate your chest towards the floor. See your elbows with the side view. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, twist down. We go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Left hand down. You can sit all the way back into your left heel for comfort. Take your right arm and then slide it all the way to the back. So you're going underneath your left arm. Once that feels good, we're just holding a little bit of a static twist. You can see what it's like lifting your left bum cheek off your left heel. So now stacking your left glute over your left knee one more time. You can bring your right temple down to make it more comfortable for your neck. Take an inhale, take an exhale. Good. Now pull back and bring your head, your ribs over that left knee again. Hands at the back of your head. Now we're going to exhale, create a baby crunch. The goal here is not to use the back and the pelvis and go like this. The goal is to stabilize the pelvis and just bring the upper ribs down into the body. Okay, let's go 8 small crunches on the exhale. 8, inhale length. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3. Strong controlled breathing. 2. Last one. Good. And the final 8, we're going to go in the opposite direction. Again, the goal is not to collapse and compress the low back. The goal is to lift the sternum up and keep our low back long. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back to neutral. 8, like a baby back bend. 7, where we're refusing to use the low back. 6, 5, 4, 3, just try not to lift your eyebrows up. We don't want to create creases on the forehead. 2, last one. Good job. Left hand down to the floor, right hand down to the floor, pivot into your tabletop. Curl your left toes under. Right away, guys, check that you're not dumping, pull up. And in fact, if you tuck under extra, that's always a good idea. It'll make your glute work more and you'll connect to your center more. Give me an exhale. Bring your left knee off the floor. Just hovering. Don't go high, no down dog. If that feels good, you can also bring your right foot off the floor, but this is optional because we're still in the warm-up phase. So you can keep it down. Take an inhale, stay neutral. Take an exhale, pretend your partner walks into the room, punches you in the gut. You go belly button, pull in. So it's not a bum lifting action, no magic mic, and it's not a cat-cow. It's more of a lower part of your rib cage coming closer to the top part of your pelvis. So the movement visually is very small. Let's do it. Inhale, stay. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, stay. Exhale, someone walks in, punches you. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring your left knee down, bring your right leg up. Feel your right glute, that's your glute max. If you don't feel it, tuck under a little bit more. Feel your lower abdominal area coming to play. Take an inhale, stay, take an exhale. Now collectively bring that left knee off the floor and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5. Your left quad will burn, but this is quick. 5, 12, 22, just kidding, 3, 2, 1, lower. Good job. Bring your right foot back down and pivot towards me again. Right knee to the floor, sit back. You can place your hands on the pelvis, tuck under as you push forward, feel both glutes coming in, and then inhale, nice big hip hinge as you sit back. Exhale, inhale. We go for 4, just warming up lower body, upper body, so we're nice and warm for the rest of the class. 2, last one. Good. Take your right foot down, press it down, come up with your pelvis, take your left foot out, you'll find yourself in a second position plie. I'm gonna move back so I fit the camera. We go down, knees are tracing our second toes. Exhale, squeeze your glutes, come up. We go for 4, up, 3, up. You can go as low to the ground as you like. 2, last one, come down, stay. Walk your feet closer together. So now your toes are pointing at 45-degree rotation out. Starting with our left knee, we're gonna rotate that hip in, tap the floor lightly, keyword here, and come back into that half squat, half plie. Take your right hip in, come back. Let's go for 8, neutral, 7, 6, good. 5, keep breathing through the quad burn. 4, don't give up. 3, and if you want more, stay lower. 2, last one. Good job. Hands to the floor, bring your shins back down, sit back, child's pose. Walk your hands forward, tuck the chin, forehead to the floor, bum back. See if you can create extra length in your low back by reaching your sit bones all the way to the back and really extending your shoulder blades up. Next inhale, come up, extend your left leg out to the side. Left heel in line with your right knee, hands at the back of the head. See your elbows with the side view. Take a moment, visualize yourself getting taller. Hold that new height. Let's go to the right, exhale left. Inhale right, exhale left. Good, keep going. 3, 4. Anytime you're doing core work, this is honestly the only, I would say, major secret about core work. It doesn't matter what you do, what matters is how you breathe. 2, so keep watching your breathing. Last one. Good, go over to the side. The lower you go, the harder it is. Essentially, we're asking our left oblique to lengthen and then stay under tension. Hold. 8, 7, check that your bum is not collapsing back. Your right hip bone is exactly over your right knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Visualize that length again. Hold that length. Go back over to the right side. We go twisting on the exhale. Chest and face look down to the floor. Back to neutral. This is 7. Exhale down. 6, 5, 4. You got it. 3. Go lower to the ground. 2. Last one. Good job. Come up. Now we're going into our baby crunches. Again, pelvis, low back, try not to participate. Exhale in, inhale neutral. 8. Quick, short, little reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We go the opposite way, spinal extension. Lift your chest up, feel your shoulder blades coming a little bit closer together. And then bring your ribs back into the body. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Right hand down, left hand down, pivot. So now you have your right knee underneath your hip, left leg extended. Curl your right toes. Take an exhale. Bring your right knee off the floor. If you like, you can also bring your left leg off. That's optional. Take an inhale, stay. Once again, our angry partner comes into the room and goes, "You stole my socks." Punch. Contract in the abdominal area. Hold it for a moment and then release as you inhale. Let's go. Inhale, stay. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, stay. Exhale, up. 6. Small movement. It's more internal than it is external. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring your right knee down. Left leg off the floor. Feel your left glute. If you don't, tuck under more. That's awesome. Good. Take an inhale. On the exhale, bring your right knee off the floor. Hold. 8, 7, 6. Become one with that yucky burn in the right quad. 5, 4, 3, 2, release. Good job. Roll back into a side position. Bring your right glute over your right heel, and then take your left arm under your right arm. You can bring your temple down. You can see if you want to bring your right glute over your right knee. It will just allow you to go a little bit deeper into that twist. Inhale, exhale here. Good. Next inhale, come up. Walk your left foot in, use your hands this time, press the floor away, walk your right foot in. You have your deep yogi squat. That means our feet are closer together now. Bring your bum all the way down. Now take your toes to neutral positions, they're all pointing to the front of the room. Tuck the chin, drive your sit bones up. Just think of your sit bones pulling up to the sky, feel your hamstrings. Back into your yogi squat. Back up into that wide forward fold, tuck the chin in it. Let's go for 4. Up, 3, up, 2, last one. Good. Walking to the front of the mat, taking our yogi squat again. Hand, glutes to the ground. I will be using a weight. I'll start with a 5-pound weight. You can go lighter, you can choose to go body weight, up to you. If you have ankle weights, you can use ankle weights on your feet. Let's grab that weight if we're using it in front of us. Let's round through the spine. And as always, we're slow, old turtles, going super slow down. First the low back lands, then the mid back, then the upper back. Good. We're gonna start with a little bit of core work. We're gonna keep coming in and out of sets. And then the second part of class will be focused more on back bends. But this core work is preparing you for those back bends essentially. So think of first part being strength part, second part more focused on flexibility. Let's take our legs up to the sky. So you have your feet over your hip bones. Weight is over your chest. Take an inhale, stay. On the exhale, lift up into your crunch. Quick reminder of the crunch. We're never going in, we're going more up. So we're creating length in the spine. And I want you guys to all peek down at your abs. And make sure there's no bread loaf popping up. You're flattening out your abs as much as possible. Inhale, come down. Exhale, lift up. Let's go for 20. Little short, quick pulses. 19, 18. Back in the front of the neck are long. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, still no bread loaf. 7, 6, be aware of that. 5, 4, 3, good. 2, and 1. If you have a dumbbell, place that dumbbell between your feet. You gotta slightly cross your feet for the dumbbell to stay. In the history of my teaching, no one ever dropped it on the face, so you should be good, but make sure you're squeezing your legs in. You're not suddenly going into a middle split, okay? So hold the weight with your feet, extend your arms out. Let's go into our lower crunches. On the exhale, lift. Don't hop and land. Think of tucking under, bringing lightness into your glutes, and then controlling on the way down. Let's go for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, no hops, 15, 14, 13, 12. Accent is always up, so there's a tiny, tiny pause at the top. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Grab that weight with your hands again. We're connecting the 2 and then we're flipping. So the weight goes back in your hands. Take an inhale. On the exhale, prioritize whatever's harder for you. So if the lower crunch is the one that takes a little bit more effort, try to lift your bum higher than your upper crunch, and vice versa. If the upper crunch is harder, focus on that one more. We go 10, lower, 9, 8, 7. Now my back is creating weird sounds against the mat because I'm sweaty. 5, 4, coordinate. 3, pause at the top, Sylvia. 2, and last one. Good job. Put the weight away, cross your right ankle over left, take good momentum, rock forward, come up, hands to the floor, 2 steps back. So you now have your full plank position. We're gonna take a big step forward with both hands. First the right, then the left. Or it could be the other way around, doesn't matter. So from here, I'll offer a way to modify. If you need to, bring your knees down first. When you bring the knees down, don't let your pelvis collapse. Just bend the legs and land softly like a feather, like a pigeon feather. Good. If you don't feel like you need to lower the knees, stay. On your next exhale, keeping extra rotation in your arms is important. So you're not collapsing the elbows out. Try to bring your elbows down to the floor. So if you bring them down, they should land somewhere under your shoulders. Good. The bum is still not doing magic Mike. So bum is up in the air. From here, lower your knees to the floor. Tuck your tailbone first, step 1. So you feel that engagement in the core one more time. And then carefully guide your pubic bone down, then your belly button, then your ribs. And then from here, you're gonna push the floor away and slide the elbows back, as if your elbows are trying to get closer to your glutes. And then as you slide back, really press your chest forward. Lift through the chin, lots of length in front of the neck. Can you feel your mid back here? Just a quick mental check mark. From there, let's reverse. Tuck the chin, start pushing your shoulders up and forward, contracting through the abdominal area, curling our 10 toes, pressing back up into the plank. Good. Now, kinder surprise from there. Our left shoulder